Good evening, everybody. Back again for another rant. Okay, so my first question is, as the topic states in the video, do you ever want to just bitch slap the taste out of somebody's mouth? I mean, seriously. Just walk up to them and slap them so flippin' hard that they can't taste food for a week. I mean, some people, some things just irritate me so much. It's so, the duplicity, the hypocritical nature, the lies, the deceitfulness are just so obvious, and yet they act like we've never heard them talk before and comment on things, so we don't know about their past or opinions that they've had very recently, and yet they make statements that can so easily and so quickly be disproven. So this evening on the way home from work, I've got the radio on. It was tuned to the local news channel, talk radio, WRBA. Local people know who I'm talking about. And it was after 6 o'clock, so Sean Hannity was on. Now, I'm not a Hannity fan, but I didn't change the channel. I was going to listen and see what he had to say. And he was talking about Donald Trump's recent speech about foreign policy. It, oh, I'm trying to maintain my composure. And Hannity says regarding Trump's statement that America will no longer be in the business of nation building. And in fact, if he's elected, the nation building will end quickly. And Hannity, thinking, I guess, that none of us have ever listened to him before, had the nerve to say, "Oh, and I like that idea. I agree with Trump." What the fuck? Really, Sean? You think we're idiots? I mean, it hasn't been that long ago that when another presidential candidate, a fellow named Ron Paul, said the very same thing, you talked about how crazy he was, how insane he was, and how anybody who supported him was just nuts and crazy, and oh, we can't have that, not in the world we live in nowadays. Well, America has to be in charge. America has to take the first step in spreading democracy around the globe. Screw you, Sean Hannity. Screw you and anyone who thinks like you, okay? You're an idiot. You're a lying, two-faced, duplicitous, hypocritical piece of shit. I'm sorry, was that too much? Too harsh? Did I hurt anybody's feelings? When Ron Paul said these very same things, you acted like he was nuts. You even used those words. He's crazy. He's a crazy old man. His followers are a bunch of pot smoking libertarian idiots. They don't know what they're talking about. And now you agree with Donald Trump when he says it. Really? What's changed, Sean? What has changed, Sean believers, Trump supporters? What has changed? Ron Paul talked about non-interventionism. He didn't talk about isolationism. See, once again, when you guys talked about Ron Paul and his foreign policy ideas, the word isolationism kept coming up. At no time, in no speech, nowhere, no how, nothing he wrote, nothing he said, did Ron Paul ever talk about being isolationist. He talked about non-intervention. That means, you ready for it? Minding your own damn business. That's all. You want to spread democracy? You want to show people how wonderful American democracy is? Lead by example. You don't do it by setting up military posts in their country and trying to intimidate them into doing things your way. That's not how it works. You lead by example. You show them how it works. You show them why it is beneficial, why it will be better for them, and you let them come to it. But when Ron Paul talked about it, oh, he was crazy. He's a nut. Non-intervention means just that. You don't get involved in other nations' internal affairs. You can have diplomatic relations with them. You can trade with them. You can be on friendly terms with them if you want to, but you don't get involved in their politics. You don't send troops over there to occupy their countries. You mind your damn business. That's non-interventionism, not isolationism. Ron Paul, just as many of our founding fathers did, advocated for free trade with all, entangling alliances with none. Now, is that really so hard to understand? Seriously, is it? If you don't understand it, say so in the comments section, and I'll try to explain it to you a little better. Maybe I'm using big words or something that you don't understand. I'll try to talk slower. I'll write bigger words or bigger letters. I'll change the font. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. What will it take for you to understand the difference between isolationism and non-intervention? Isolationism would be, if you live next door to me, I refuse to have anything to do with you. I wouldn't talk to you when you came out the yard. If you were mowing the lawn and I was mowing my lawn at the same time, I wouldn't wave at you. I wouldn't look in your direction. I wouldn't talk to you. That's isolationism. Non-interventionism is you're mowing your lawn. I wave, hey, how's it going, neighbor? But I keep my lawn mowing my lawn. You mow your own damn lawn. If you like the way I mow mine better than the way you mow yours, then maybe you could come and ask me, Floyd, what are you doing that I'm not doing? How do you mow your lawn so well? How do you make it look that way? And then I could offer up some advice. But I'm not going to run my lawnmower over into your yard and try to mow your lawn because I think you're doing it wrong. Do you understand the difference? So when Sean Hannity said, oh, yeah, Trump talks about, no more nation building, and I like that. I agree with him. Well, where the hell was that 8 years ago, Sean? Where was that 12 years ago? Have you had some sort of sea change in your attitude? And if so, what was it? What changed your mind? What's different now than 10 or 12 or 8 years ago? I tell you, people, there are times when it's all I can do to keep from screaming at the radio and throwing shit at the TV when I hear people do stuff like that. It's so easily noticeable for the hypocrisy of it. And yet, there are many of you out there who are probably nodding your head when you heard him say, oh, yeah, Sean, you're right. Great idea. Trump's got a great idea. No more nation building. And I just bet some of you are the same people who, when Ron Paul was running, talked about how crazy he was because he was an isolationist. Screw you people. If you're that damn stupid, I got no use for you.